Welcome. It's the day after Mother's Day. I hope you had a great Mother's Day. Got this nice microphone here. Found it in my grandfather's garage years ago, and I thought, that is a nice looking microphone. Reminds me of the Fireside Chats by FDR and how people listened to him and his leadership and how it gave them hope. I want to look at Proverbs chapter 29. Take a look at some of the verses in here. It's just a complete display of the difference between righteousness and wickedness. And it is very clear that righteousness is what we should be seeking. To honor God in the way we live in our daily, day-to-day lives. Hope that you'll commit to doing that. Look at some of these verses with me. It's a tremendous thing. It says, when the righteous thrive, the people rejoice. And when the wicked rule, the people groan. Oh, how it's important for our leaders to be righteous. Parents, seek out righteousness in your life. It will do wonders for your kids. Church leaders, government leaders, seek out righteousness. It's amazing how it will impact those around you. It's interesting, in verse 7 it says, the righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no such concern. Are we caring for the poor around us? Those that are needy? Are we looking? Are we seeking ways that we can help and not just look the other way? Not just act like it's not there, but willing to act and do something, because that's what God would want us to do. A few other verses here in this chapter, and there's way more, and I hope you read it because it's worth your time. Verse 18 says, where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint. But blessed is he who keeps the law. It's so important that we have a vision, and that vision comes from the Word of God. That's why we're doing this devotion all the time, because how important it is that we seek him and put his law before us and live to honor him. Because where there is no such revelation, people cast off restraint, just do what they want, and then there's destruction. So we need to be seeking him. I hope that you are today. And then one last verse, verse 25 says, the fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. It was interesting yesterday, Jason had a tremendous sermon looking at Hagar and Abraham and Sarah. There's another story there in Genesis about Abraham. When he was in Egypt, he got scared because some of the Egyptians liked his wife Sarah. And so he decided to act like he didn't know who she was, because he feared man more than truth, more than staying with God. To the point where he even said his wife was actually his sister. Craziness. Peter, he got scared when that rooster crowed because he was denying that he knew him in front of other men. Fear of men proved to be a snare. It's a trap. You see, we need to put God first. It's there that we find safety, there that we find rest. I hope that you do that today. That's what the wise do, because as you can see, there's people that's watching us. And I hope that as you live, you recognize people are watching you, and you live in such a way that they think you're out of this world. And they'll think that you're wise. And these little guys will come along and give you their ears. Well, sometimes they give an ear. Maybe not. But this guy will. And I hope that you teach them about wisdom. God bless. Have a great day. Live for righteousness.